guys, it's Sam, and this is my July book haul. I don't know if I did a book haul for June. I don't think that I did because I don't think I got anything, or if I did, I mixed it in with a wrap up. But anyway, I have a number of things that I think are kind of like a June-July mix. So let's get into it. First off is a book I was sent from Berkeley, and that is Payback's a Witch by Lana Harper. I wanna say that they know that I'm a witch. Somehow Berkeley knows, and they decided to send this to me, but that's not true. It's just one of their like big books for this season. I did see this on NetGalley and almost requested it, and then it showed up at my door and I'm like, apparently you're supposed to have this. But this is a magical rom-com, basically. But this follows our main character, Emmy. She's a witch, but she's not very powerful because she hasn't been home to her like magical town where it seems like she can like recharge her powers in some time. Lives in Chicago, like me. Seems like she ran away from some complicated family dynamics as well as an ex. So she comes back to town for a spell casting tournament that must happen every year. She runs into Talia as soon as she gets home, who is a like dark arts practitioner and recent ex of this Gareth guy. And Gareth was also dating Emmy's best friend Lyndon. So this sounds very like John Tucker Must Die. So they all team up to like sort of take this guy down, it sounds like. But then Emmy keeps thinking about Talia. So like John Tucker Must Die with witches, with female romance, sapphic? I don't know, sounds great. Then also on the whole witch train, Harper Teen sent me Serpent and Dove and Gods and Monsters? Yes, Gods and Monsters. They reached out to me like a few months ago and asked if I wanted this last book, and I told them, hey, I haven't read the series. And so they slowly sent me the whole series separately. They sent me the book 2 first, and then I got this one the beginning of the month, and then they just sent me this one. I don't know if I'm gonna like the series. I was hoping they'd be like, yeah, we'll just send you book 1, see if you like it, and then let us know. They sent me all of them. So I'm thinking this could be like a, let's try this series out. Most of you that where I've mentioned this series have said that you think I'm gonna hate this, but I kind of want to do the thing that everyone has done where it's like reading some of TikTok's favorite books, because this is a TikTok fave. I kind of feel like if I go in with low enough expectations, which I plan to, because I just don't have high hopes, that I might like it for like garbage reasons? I don't know. But this is supposed to be enemies to lovers, sort of like fantasy romance. I don't think it's technically romance, it's a fantasy, but it's romance heavy. A witch somehow has to marry a witch hunter. And that's like all I know about it. So we'll see. I think this could be something that appeals to my younger self. The younger part of you that's still in your brain that like loved Twilight. Or I mean me, because I loved Twilight when I was younger, but don't now. So I kind of feel like it'll appeal to like that piece of my brain. I don't know, we'll see. Then a book I picked up for myself. I was up in like the Andersonville neighborhood of Chicago. This is gonna be Latin to those of you that don't live in the area. And was on a food tour, and afterwards, my friend who was visiting from out of town and I were walking around going to different bookshops and things, and we discovered this comic book shop that is women owned called Alley Cat Comics. Like I said, it's in Andersonville if you're in the Chicago area, and you literally like, there's a little sign with an alley cat above it, and you walk down this like narrow one-person alley, and the comic book store is back there. Super cool, and I wanted to support them when we went in there. So I got the next volume of Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples that I haven't read yet. I'm planning this fall to catch up on all of my graphic novels, I think. I think it's time. So this is volume 6. I haven't read Saga in years, but I've never like, I wasn't a DNF, I just stopped reading graphic novels for a while there. So I plan on catching up with Saga, The Wicked and the Divine, Monstrous, and Descender. Those are my like 4 currently ongoing series, or well, I think one of them at least is done, but the series that I'm currently reading. So I'm hoping to catch up, and I plan on buying a lot of these through these comic book stores I'm discovering in town. So I'm excited for this. Then we have 2 little, like, I think these are technically novellas, they're short. One that I was sent from a friend just today, my friend Bree, Laughter and Night, I think is also her handle here on YouTube. But this showed up at my door. Bree sending me things. She recently sent me some games, that's why she knew my address, the little sneak. But this is Passing Strange by Ellen Klages? This is San Francisco in the 1940s, and this follows 6 different women as their lives kind of intersect. It says they discover love and danger on the borders where magic, science, and art intersect. So I think this will be a good one to read like sooner rather than later, because I've still been slumpy, as you know. Then we have A Psalm for the Wild Built by Becky Chambers. I didn't realize when I was talking about this being a most anticipated book that it was a novella. I never check how many pages books are when I add them to my most anticipated releases list. So this is taking place years after robots gain sentience and like they wander into the wilderness never to be seen again. So this is centuries later, and they've become basically like urban legends. And then one day, one shows up to a tea monk. And it's like, what do you need? And everything goes from there. So Becky Chambers does hope punk, which is like, you know, futuristic sci-fi stuff, but with a tinge of hope instead of like the dark, sort of grim darky cyberpunk everything's gonna be awful in the future. This adds a little bit of light to things. So I'm looking forward to this because usually her books are like warm hugs to me. This is also a start of a new series. This is not part of the Wayfarer series, so you can start this at any time. And lastly, I have actually last month's owlcrate box. So there were some like delivery issues with I think the items that they needed for owlcrate. So the June and July boxes are slightly delayed. So this is June's box that I just got like a week ago. But I still want to show you guys, obviously. And they let everybody know with like a newsletter and things if you are a subscriber to this. But I'm an owlcrate affiliate, so every month they send me their box and I unbox it for you guys. I don't get any kind of financial compensation for that. I also have a coupon code. Again, no financial compensation, but you guys can use that for percentage off if you're interested in owlcrate. So let's get into it. Since it's been kind of a little bit, I don't remember the theme, not that I ever do. Ooh, go your own way. First thing is a lunch tote. Terracin lunch tote. How does this work? So you can roll it up. Oh, and it's all like insulated and stuff? I haven't had to take a lunch anywhere in a while. Yeah, it is. Nice, nice. So this is a Throne of Glass inspired design. You guys can see that. Cool. I mean, I don't know when I'll be going back to an office to have to take a lunch tote, but when I do, I'll have one. What are you? Ooh, reading through the seasons. To celebrate the unique beauty found in each of the 4 seasons, we've created a special limited edition drinkware. Show me. Show me. Cute! Okay, this is adorable. Yes, yes, yes. Summer was a book of hope, is what it says, and it's one of those like insulated water or any other beverage kind of things. Yes. Yes. I mean, I carry around a big ass hydro flask, like 32 ounces, and this is what, like maybe 16, maybe even 8, I don't know. But we love reusable drink container in this house, so, oh, she's cute. You can just like carry her, like, look, ooh, look, I hike, you know? It's fun. That is so cute. I could also just like use this for like flowers. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. What are you? Hello? Ooh, this is a Fable Wayfinder coin. This is heavy, super heavy. It says Rough Seas on it, Trade Council, The Narrows, Smooth Sailing. It's so pretty. Let me see if I can show you. You see that? It's heavy. What are you? It's a decision coin. So this is like a unique fictional souvenir straight from the pages of the Fable duology. So it's a decision coin. So you flip this coin whenever you need to make a decision. I mean, it just looks like a pirate thing, which is why I will definitely be keeping it. But holy shit, I mean, I'm not gonna flip it right now. It's gonna go somewhere and like hit something and something's gonna break. That is so cool though. That is such a unique, cool idea. What are you? Lots of things in velvet pouches today. That's cool. That's cool. What are you? Enamel bottle opener. No story ever truly ends as long as it's told. Is this Starless Sea? Yes! Enamel bottle opener inspired by the Starless Sea. Use the teeth of the key to open bottles of your favorite beverages. Store it on your fridge with sturdy magnets. Guys, look at this. So we have the bee, that's why I kind of like figured. And like the sword and everything. Ah, so exciting! Oh my god. Okay, hell yeah. So yeah, you can open like things this way, you can open this. Ah, this is heavy. These are heavy. I wonder if that's what they were waiting on, this one and the coin, because these are sturdy stock. Oh my goodness. Now onto the book. We have Sisters of the Snake by Serena and Sasha Nanua. A lost princess, a desperate switch, and a destiny that will shake the world. So are these two sisters that switch places? Apparently there's reverse dust jacket artwork for this as well. Okay, so these two are twins. Like one's an orphan, like lives on the street. One is a princess and they switch places. So it's very like is it Prince and the Pauper? That like fairy tale story. Two lookalikes switch places, and then there's all this like death, intrigue, mystery, magic stuff going on. I have not heard a thing about this either, so I'm excited about this. It's taking place in an Indian fantasy world. Yeah. Twin swap. So we have the owlcrate exclusive cover, we have it signed, we have the dust jacket art, all that. So this is this month's Enamel Pin. Ooh, there's other stuff down here. So we have some stuff for 6 Crimson Cranes. It's like a little ad for that. Who's the author of Spin the Dawn. We have this pretty art. Oh, this is Laszlo and Sarai from Strange the Dreamer. I was not the biggest Strange the Dreamer fan, but this is gorgeous, and I have a friend Kayla, if I haven't texted you about this, that I will likely send this to because she's obsessed. I have the monthly newsletter that shows the two covers, like the owlcrate versus the normal cover, and then has interviews with people that are involved in the box. And the theme of the July box, of this month's coming up box, is potions and poisons. Yes. And every July box will contain a kitchen item designed by Amy Mack Illustration. Which, here's like some examples of stuff. So I don't know what exactly we're gonna get, but that looks gorgeous and like will fit right in with my aesthetic. So that is it for my July book haul. Comment below, let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know what you got in July. Thank you all for watching and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.